Okay. Flying cars inches closer to reality. Okay, let's watch.
For all the advances in automotive tech, one issue only seems to be getting worse:
Traffic.
gridlocked traffic.
Yep.
But this Silicon Valley startup says the solution comes straight from our
Wait,
imagination.
no, wait. That looks unstable. Is the wheel even has air in it? It looks plastic from the way here, from the angle, of course.
The flying car.
You can actually use it today, and you can cut your commute at least in half, if not more.
Jim
Use it
Duchovny
right
says
now.
his company
Can you
Aleph
ride
Aeronautics
it?
was able to create something we've been dreaming about since the Jetsons.
We're trying to make science fiction a reality.
And while not quite ready for the road, Duchovny says the flying car is about to take off. NBC News.
Bro, that looks.
Duchovny says the flying car is about to take off.
That doesn't look safe. Like, imagine if a person like me, or let's say even like a toddler who's like 10, 12 kilograms or something. I don't think that this thing can support it. Like, look at that. Like, does it even support the engine that it's using? And also, it's very, it's very, looks plastic and shit.
NBC News was given exclusive access to see their concept model with our own eyes.
If everything goes smoothly, I'm going to watch a car fly over another car. We'll see.
Sure enough, we watched it soar through the air over another car and land. But for all the magic of this moment, we were heavily restricted, forced to shoot at least half a football field away, and we never.
Of course, half a football field away. Because, if we're, if they're actually closer to the car, they would definitely see everything that has its problems here. Like, look at this thing. Like, even from this angle, you can definitely see that this thing is just not stable and it can't support anyone.
Never actually saw the driver entering or exiting the vehicle.
But you're not still all the way there yet because,
I mean, it's still early. We can't tell yet.
you wouldn't let me in the cockpit yet.
There's a difference between you and the consumers. We still have some IP, intellectual property, which we're trying to protect.
So far, more than 3,200 early adopters have pre-ordered their
Why
300,000.
can't we see it? Why can't we see it? Why can't the guy record everything? Because some of the consumers, like, let's say, want to watch this video, are curious too. Because if it's something legit, they would definitely support your product. But it's something shady going on in there because this thing ain't working.
$1 all-electric flying car, and the company is aiming to begin production by next year. But practicality might be where the rubber meets the sky. Only a few countries allow for the kind of road-to-air reality Duchovny envisions.
Even a ton.
It's going to be slow, incremental approach, which is good for legal integration, which is good for consumer integration.
But he says as demand grows, regulations will catch up with the tech. For now, it's still that cutting-edge pie in the sky. Steve Patterson, NBC News, Silicon Valley.
Thanks for watching.
Nah,
Stay.
that ain't it, Chief. I mean, I do believe that there will be flying cars in the future, but this ain't it. Let's read some comments here. Something I always remind people: we don't need flying cars. People already don't know how to drive. Imagine a drunk person flying through your apartment. That is still funny. Like, yeah, we really don't need flying cars because it's even more dangerous to our environment. Climate change and everything because of the air that it's producing on the sky and just everywhere in the surroundings. Like, a car is already like a gas car, not a Tesla car, but a car, just a natural car, is already causing climate change. Imagine if what a flying car would do. Like, damn, Taylor Swift might have some competition here. We all know that sound. A bunch of drone propellers into a lightweight shell. Yeah, we already have flying cars. They're called helicopters. I mean, you could definitely say that a plane is also a flying car, but not technically that every consumer can have it. So what they're trying to achieve is something that consumer can afford and can fly, basically. Yeah. So I don't think that flying cars are possible in this decade. Probably in the next decade or two. We'll definitely see.